What's up, everybody? It's AJ here. I'm making a video. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I used to upload maybe once a week to every other week. And for the last 3 months, I haven't been doing that. And you might be wondering why exactly that is. I know I've seen one or two comments going like, what, did you just get bored, or what's the deal? And the answer is a little more complicated than I just got bored. So what's been happening with this channel is we were growing. We got up to about like 80 subscribers, which was awesome. I was super stoked about it because I had kind of put a lot of effort into it. And we got there, and most of the people coming to the channel were coming for Kenshi content, right? And I'm gonna see about turning off that light in the background. All right, yeah, that makes me feel better. So people were coming for Kenshi content, and the thing about that Kenshi series is when I envisioned it in my head, I sort of planned on it being 3 parts, doing the Holy Nation, the Shet Kingdom, and the United Cities. And I didn't plan on it going farther than that, but it was so quickly the biggest thing on this channel that I kind of felt like I needed to do more. So we ended up doing an extra 5-6 episodes of that, if you can call them episodes. If you want to call them episodes, feel free. This is a TV show. What's up? The issue I have is that I want to produce more Kenshi content for you guys, but I don't have anything I don't have anything interesting more to say about Kenshi. So I'm at this point with this channel where I'm like, do I produce content that I don't feel is as good as what the previous content was, and just say, dems to breaks, that's how it goes? Or I just keep trying to push on, and the people who hang out and watch whatever it is I want to make hang out and watch that. It's sort of the question I've been wrestling with for the last 3 months. And the other thing about the last 3 months is that I haven't been doing nothing creative. Typically when I make these videos, I will write out a script for them, and then I'll sit down, I'll record it, I'll edit that audio recording, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I kind of my way through everything I say. I edit out all my weird ums and all my weird pauses and my likes. And then I go and capture some gameplay footage and edit it in, and that makes up sort of the grand process of going what it takes to make one of these videos, which is before I started this, I thought being a YouTuber was some easy shit. Like you just throw open your camera, start talking into the microphone, and bada bing, bada boom, you've got content. And when you do that and you make it, and you're like, oh, this is actually garbage. There's actually way more effort and work that goes into one of these things than you initially predicted. And so it's been very much a learning experience. But it kind of feels like you bit off more than you can chew immediately, especially when there are people in the comments, because my comment section is awesome. You guys are the coolest dudes. And some of the comments are like, I thought this was a much bigger channel when I was watching it. It's so good. It's really well done. And I'm like, thank you, because I have no idea what I'm doing over here. So we're figuring shit out as we go. And I don't really know what I want to make right now, creatively. So I'm just talking into my camera like everyone else does. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what the future of this channel is. I want to keep going at it because for 3 months now, while I haven't been posting, we've gained like 50 new subs. We're up to almost 130. So this feels like something people are responding to really well. So I don't want to just let it die. But I got no ideas left, man. I wanted to write out a video for Longmire. I don't know if you guys have seen this show. It's a terrible show. It's so bad. The writing in it is so bad. You watch the pilot episode of it and you think like, oh, maybe this could be like a fun little crime show. But by episode 3, the dude is just dodging bullets from an automatic, machine gun like he's a wizard or some shit. And they can't even get set up and payoff right. They have one episode where the archetype of the character is that he's a lovable buffoon, but there's nothing lovable about him. And he's walking through like the wilderness of Montana or wherever those people are, and he just finds a rock on the ground in the middle of the goddamn woods, and he's like, oh, this rock doesn't naturally form here. It's clearly a clue to help us solve this murder mystery. And you're watching it and you're like, come on. He just so happens to stumble across the one rock in the whole wilderness that happens to be a clue, and he just so happens to like know things about minerals, and they don't set it up in any way. They just explain it away in that very same scene by him going like, oh, I'm a collector of rare minerals. And it's such BS because they only wrote it in there for that one scene. It's so frustrating. And I thought about thinking through it and writing it out in an actual way that makes sense and isn't just me rambling into a microphone. But I've been writing other things. I've been doing magazine submissions right now, and that has kind of been where my focus has been. So writing for YouTube hasn't felt like it's been as much of a priority, even though I'm in quarantine and I'm not doing anything else, and and we're all going like a little fucking stir crazy. I didn't mean to drop an F-bomb there. I was trying not to. I've been trying this whole time not to, or to swear as little as possible, even though I've been like, goddamn motherfucker shit. I feel like I'm more worried about things as if I was a big YouTuber. Like, I'm thinking way too far in advance. Like, this channel is nowhere near monetization. It's a very small channel. I could probably say whatever I wanted and get away with it, and it really wouldn't hurt how I show up in search, but I want to be as professional as I can about this. Just real professional stuff right here. But then there's another part of me that just wants to be Peter Kane and I want to fire up my camera and talk to you about Bigfoot for 20 minutes and the dog man. So that's a possibility. Uh, I very well, I very well could do that. You guys know that Bigfoot. I saw Bigfoot once.